Hey guys, how's it going? This is your host, Goodnight with MineCraft Undefiled. What are we going to be doing today? In my, I don't believe it was my last one, but the one before it. No, I did the flower form and then the cactus form. Okay, so last episode I was doing this cactus form over here, and I've gotten a good bit of dye from that. And what I want to do is use the dye, and this was had a lot in it, but I want to use the cactus. It's currently smelting down into dye over there. But I'm going to actually go ahead and start building the cactus itself, the large cactus that I want to put over here. And I'm going to face it that way. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be 16 around. It is going to be a circular structure because cactus are circular. So let's go ahead and get this worked out. So I mean, this is going to be the edge of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too close to over here. So let's move it over. I really need to kind of center it on this. Actually, I think right there is a good place to have it. So, okay, so that'll be that center one will be pseudo center, I guess. Let's see, 2 and then 3. That should be good. Okay, and then out 2, 1, into, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out 2, 1, into, ah, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 6. Whatever. Boom. Now, yes, I do realize that this is fairly large. Uh, However, this is the size I want to do it. I kind of wanted to have some colorful things, and I did say in a previous video that I wanted to make a good bit of stuff out of cactus. So I figured that's what I'll go ahead and do. So, or not cactus, out of wool. Let me talk right. All right, and I have tons of lime. Um, this isn't going to be the base. We're actually going to go through and change out some of these blocks. Oh, that's weird. I'm standing on top and I can't see the. No, not that one. That one. And we are waiting for some more dye, and we'll go ahead and once we get that dye, we'll be dyeing some more of this stuff. So, or getting some more wool to work with. So, it's no big deal. Tell you what though, I did like turning some of this stuff into lime because I mean you just use bone meal and then the green stuff from the cactus, and it gives you 2 stacks per every 1 stack of bone meal, 1 stack of the cactus. And bone meal I have abundance of, so it's pretty much that I got a free stack out of it. The deal, pretty much how I see it. Alright, and then just these last 2, and we'll be done. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this on up. So I got to go check on the dye, and then I'm going to take this just up pretty high. We'll see how it goes. I think that pattern is going to work pretty well. So and then once we're done with that, we're going to have to go hunt down some octopi, which I mean I'm pretty sure I can just go over there and collect a whole bunch. And I don't. Well, you know what? No, maybe not. We might be using sandstone or something like that for the spikes, but we'll see. Anyway, so I'm just gonna cut this video off, and I will be. Alright, guys, I am back, and so I started building this up, and looks like it takes 2 stacks for just 3 high, pretty much. That's gonna be way too big, way too much wool. So we're actually gonna make it smaller. Not gonna make it. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna make it outrageous. So let me just slip over to plot. All right, guys, I am back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it 8 uh, diameter. So it's gonna be. Let's actually take that away. It's gonna be 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 1. So that's gonna be the size we're gonna go with. Now let's just work out how we're going to. I think the darker stuff should be on the corners. So I'm gonna do. And I want to try to make this fairly even, which I don't think it's gonna be possible unless it's off balanced. But it's worth a shot. $56, $54. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. So okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and build this up to the point that I want it, and then I'll bring you guys. Hey guys, all right. So I just want to go ahead and fill you in on what's going on. So I have decided to put 2 spirals around the outside, and I stepped back to see what one would look like, and I don't think it's gonna be enough. So I'm gonna put in this last one on right now, and then we're gonna go step down, collect all the stuff that we dropped, and then take a look. So I'll be done in just a second. We'll be able to go take a look. So what I'm going to be doing with this, in case y'all don't know, is I'm going to be putting the that's not what I want to do. Whatever, we can take that stuff down later. Heck, we might even be using stuff like that anyway. And then also, like, I'm thinking about grabbing either fence or something to try to make the spikes on there. I'm not exactly sure, and then I'm going to dome off the top, which that won't be a hard thing to do. It's going to be a small dome, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I almost think I should have made them uneven though, but I don't know. I like that. That looks good. And then also, I've collected some orange flowers. I'm going to be see about putting a flower on one of the sides or something. I thought about putting an arm coming out of it, but I'm not exactly sure if I could just do like because that's 8, right? 8 by 8. So I'm not sure if I could just do a 4 by 4 arm. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. And by the way, I've gained some experience. As you can see, I've been massacring freaking enemies because it's nighttime, and I'm just getting caught up like crazy with these guys. But yeah, so I think that looks good. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is take down that center pillar. I'm going to dome off the top. I'm going to start working on the flower for the side and the arm. We'll see how that goes. I'm not exactly 100% on it. So I'll see. Alright guys, so now I'm going to start working on the side arm that's going to come off about there and then go out a little bit and then go up. Just to do like a traditional cactus arm. It's going to be 6 by 6 round, so a little smaller than the base of the cactus, but not too small to where I don't have some, hollow area in the center. Hopefully 6 by 6 works. I'm not 100%. I might have to do the same size, which would kind of suck. Either that or 4 by 4, but that would just be weird. 4 by 4 just coming out the side would be so small. I guess 4 by 4 would be about that big, right? Yeah, so it would just be 2, 2, 2, and 2, and it'd be 2 by 2 in the center. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. I'd really like to go for 6 by 6. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at plots and get to work on that, and I will show you the progress as soon as Alright guys, just to fill you in on the progress, I've gotten the arm complete and everything is there. That sounds stupid, but so it's looking good. I like it. I forgot to fill that hole in. I do have one more piece. or I have 7 more pieces, but had to let the internal wall that blocked those 2 pieces off. I have exactly 1 piece of lime wool left. So let's just go ahead and put this up there. I think it looks great. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It has a kind of a cartoony feel to it. Almost imagine seeing it on something like Wile E. Coyote. But I still have to put, spikes in. And what I was thinking is maybe even I could just use buttons and put buttons all the way around. I mean, it'd be gray, so I like. I'm pretty sure it would look pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go smelt down some, and I still gotta put some black stuff on the arms, which I don't have any more black stuff. Uh, I might actually hold off on that and just have the center one be wrapped in the black, and then just do buttons in random places on the arm, because the center is obviously going to be more developed than the arm itself. But alright, so I'm going to go take care of that. Alright guys, I am back, and we have finished completely the exterior of the cactus. I went ahead and added buttons to be the spikes. I just think it gives a nice feel. It looks pretty cool. So, and then also, while I was away from the camera, I also put in a door. Cool thing about the door is that the buttons are, it's kind of blended into this, so it's just right here. You have to be quick though, otherwise you're going to be crushed. So, and then you get into the interior, which I haven't put any device to get me up to the arm yet, except for just pillaring, which, man, I have half slabs right now. This is going to be fun. Alright, let's go ahead and get it done. And of course, you would have a little space up here. So, I mean, which is nice. So we have a little area up here, and then we have this entire tower to turn into the cactus farm. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that little area yet, but I'm sure I can figure something out. So next, what I'm going to be doing is starting to put in the actual cactus farm itself. So, you already saw me build this one. I'm not going to sit here and just build another one all over again. I am going to do it a little bit differently though, because I'm just going to have a dirt block, sand block on top of it, cactus on top of that, right? And then so all the sides are going to be open. So that's all the way around the cactus is going to be open, and then you're going to have the one glass off to the side, so that when it does grow, it breaks and it can go on any side and drop all the way down to the bottom, and that's going to be stacked all the way up to the top. So I'm going to go ahead and get that knocked out, and I will be back with you to show you. Alright guys, so I have put what I can in here, and it is 20 plants, which is not going to be a massive amount of production, but I'm not going to need a ton of green. I just want to make sure that I have, the stuff I need to make these type of wools, and then, that green glass, which isn't that green on this texture pack. But so what's going to happen is it's just a green wool block, sand, that, okay, and then there's an air block on all sides. So no matter which direction it ejects, it's not going to eject toward the glass, because that's there, but it's going to break this block and it's going to push it out this way, or this way. And it's all going to fall down in here to this area. And what I'm going to do with this area, well, up there currently I have a bed, and I was thinking that maybe, this could just be like a AFK place. You could just sit here and, AFK while, I guess you wouldn't even have to AFK really, because this is just going to work constantly. It's close enough to the base. So, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I may actually, I guess I could come in here and put a couple more plants, and then have water push them off this way and have them flow down that way. But what I'm going to do is, yeah, so water, that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have a water collection down here at the bottom. So it'd probably just be, there'll be a ladder here, so we won't have to worry about that. Water won't flow through it or past it. But maybe it's all according to down here how I'm going to have this, because I really want this to be just a kind of collection area. And so there's going to be a hopper. All the water is going to push it to a hopper. The hopper is going to pick it up, send it down into an array of chests. Probably over here, actually. That'd be perfect. Nope. I have to put it over here, back here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and I will. Alright, guys. I am all done with the sorting system. Or, not really a sorting system, the storage system. I know it's kind of crazy the way I did it, but I decided to go with this just because, I mean, I have the hoppers. I'm not really hurting for iron right now. I don't really have any big projects coming up that include iron, except maybe a sorting system, and in which case, then, yeah, maybe I'll be hurting for iron. But, so, there's a lot of stuff in here right now just because I had to empty all my stuff in here. I was trying to make some ladders to get up there. I was fidgeting around with the water, trying to get that all to work, but ended up deciding against it. Gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna carve it down here. I was wondering, should I? Nah. I'd have to get some more lime wool, which, I mean, I'm getting more cactus, so it's no big deal, but let's go ahead and. Oof. Oh, did it anyway. Whatever. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get this carpeted as much as we can anyway. This we can fix by doing that. These we are not going to be able to do anything with. So, ooh, and I can't replace those blocks either. That's cruddy, but you know what? It's no big deal. And then here, I could actually do this. And then I could even go for some of this. Yeah, right here. This glass and box that up like that. That's not too bad. I like that. 32 cactus in there. I gotta get my levers and stuff. Let's see, can I consolidate anything? You know what? I can, in a sense. How's that look? There we go. Alright, that keeps the pattern up. So, now, oh, I could have put back there too. I could have just carpeted that. Whatever. Okay, so we can see our collection. Of course, it goes into a single chest up there and then splits off into the two chests. So I don't know how that's going to fill, but however it fills, it's going to be fine. Even if it fills all the way up on one side and then goes all the way to the other. Which, in fact, I think I can, yeah, I can test that out. Let's see how that's going to work. Alright, what's going on? Please tell me I didn't mess this up somewhere. Did I? Those wouldn't matter. curious. Oh, that chest can't open. So it can't move any items past there. It's alright. We can fix that. Okay, so now it can move items past there. That is all good. So you can have a block there. And then we can put all this back. Alright, now. Okay, it looks like everything's going over here. Which is no big deal. That's good. That works. And then, so this side will fill up first. And then as soon as that side is done filling up, it'll start filling up the other side. Which is perfect because it gives us kind of a, you know, a little bit to tell us, you know, how full it is and whatnot. So that's good. I can take that glass now. Add 35 in there. And then, so up here, I went ahead and put a ladder in. Oh, let me put that carpet back. Covered up. I was going to use water, but I decided to use hoppers throughout here. Or at least, you know, in the areas where the drops would normally be. I used hoppers. I guess I could come back later and put hoppers here, there, and there. But I really don't think I'll need to unless they just, you know, I see them start landing out here. And of course up here I still haven't done anything with. I got a bed up here just to rest, you know, for when it gets dark. Because I don't want to be, you know, running through a wool building, you know, or running out of a wool building at nighttime and getting hit by a creeper. Gotta be fast. So, yeah. And so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm gonna figure something out. We'll do something with that. Just probably in a future episode. And so that is all I have for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me in this episode. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your host, Scuba Knight. I'm signing out.